Oh, hey you. You've set your budget, you've wrestled your guest list into submission, and now it's the fun part. You're ready to start viewing wedding venues. This is the phase where the magic starts, and let's be real, it's also where the biggest mistakes and the scariest budget blowouts happen. Hi everyone, I'm Leanne Cook. I'm your Melbourne civil celebrant and online wedding planning guru, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Your venue is the foundation of your entire wedding day. It's the biggest decision and the largest expense. Crucially, the one contract that is going to dictate nearly every other vendor choice that you make. So today, we're not just looking at pretty rooms. We're diving into the 10 critical, non-negotiable questions that you must ask the venue coordinator before even thinking about putting down a deposit. This is the difference between a smooth sailing engagement with your venue or a financial disaster. I have seen it time and time again. A couple falls head over heel for a gorgeous space only to be blindsided later by hidden fees, impossible restrictions, or logistical nightmares. Things like, wait, we've got to pay another $3,000 for the chairs and the chair covers aren't included? What do you mean we can't use our awesome affordable caterer? Hang on a minute, plan B in case of rain is in the broom closet? No, we're not doing that. We're going into these tours armed with the kind of tough questions that separate the transparent, trustworthy venues from the ones with the sneaky surprises. So grab a pen, screenshot this list, or find it linked below because we're diving in. So section 1, the logistical and capacity traps. The can we actually fit section. Question number 1, and this is the most logistical question. What is the real capacity for a seated dinner with the dance floor? A venue might advertise a capacity of 150, but that often means 150 people standing or 150 people seated shoulder to shoulder with absolutely no space for movement, let alone a conga line. You need a safe, comfortable fit, not just a legal maximum. Compare that seated with dance floor number to your guest count anchor. If they're too close, the space will feel cramped, and your dance floor, it might be a tiny little square in the corner of the room. You need room to breathe and room to boogie. Number 2 is the biggest budget trap of them all. Are there any restrictions or required preferred vendor list that we must use? Listen up. This is where your budget can instantly go poof. Some venues are all inclusive, meaning you must use their in-house caterer, their bar, or their baker. Others are a blank canvas, a dry hire, but they force you to choose from a tiny, expensive list of approved suppliers, so you can't bring in your own. If you've budgeted for a specific affordable caterer and you're forced to use the in-house ones, you've just blown the budget sky high. Get the list and the rules in writing. Specifically, ask if their in-house vendors are non-negotiable. So number 3, where is the rain plan or bad weather option located and how appealing is it? And I insist on a plan B. If you're planning a beautiful outdoor ceremony, which is really common here in Melbourne, and of course you must know Melbourne weather, you must have an attractive plan B, that backup plan. And you can't just assume, where exactly will the ceremony be held? Is it the back room of the storage closet? Is it large enough for all of your guests? Is there enough seating? Will a lot have to stand? Think about the guest list. Don't just take their word for it. Ask to see the rain plan space set up before you book. You must love, and you've got to love, your plan B as much as you do plan A. The cost and the contract time bombs. So hidden fees and contract protection. Let's talk money, honey. Question 4. What exactly is included in the base hire fee? So never assume, and I mean it, get a specific list. Is the sound system included for speeches? Are the tables and chairs for both the ceremony and reception covered? What are the basic linen and cutlery inclusions? Heating and cooling fees. And trust me, the cost of hiring 150 chairs you thought were included is enough to make you cry. Get an itemised list. So question 5 is for all of my party people. What are the costs for extending the curfew or liquor licence? Now, most venues have a standard finishing time, 11:30, so everyone's out by midnight, especially if you're in a residential area. If you want an epic dance party that goes on till 1 or 2 a.m, you're going to need an extension. Get the hourly rate for that extension now before you pay your deposit. This fee often includes increased staffing costs and the licensing fee, and it can easily add thousands to your final bill. So know the price of that extra hour of pure dancing joy up front. Question 6, and this is a tough, non-romantic one. What is the booking, cancellation or deferral fee policy? So life happens, and we all know that when we went through COVID. We've all learnt that the hard way. Before you sign, you need to understand what happens to your deposit if you need to postpone, or worst case scenario, cancel the wedding. Get specific terms of deposit refunds and the rules for moving your date into the next calendar year in writing. Those prices could go up. The question isn't about planning for failure, it's about providing yourself with crucial financial protection. This is your financial shield. Section 3, the day of logistics, and this is for the vendor flow. So moving into the day of details, question 7, what is the vendor load in and load out policy, or bump in, bump out policy, whatever you prefer to call it? Your dream team, the florist, the stylist, the DJ, the cake maker, they need a specific guaranteed window of time to set up and pack down. If the venue only allows a tiny 2-hour setup window, you're going to have to pay your vendors extra rush fees to complete their beautiful work faster. Your creative team needs ample time to make your vision come to life. Make sure the policy supports them and not rushes them. Question 8 is for my couples choosing a consumption bar tab. How is the bar tab or beverage package managed? You need control over that running total. If you choose a consumption bar, you'll need to know how the venue will notify you when you've hit your ceiling. Can the staff check in with a designated person, say your maid of honour, the one that hasn't been drinking too much and is trustworthy, or your day of coordinator? So say at the $8,000 mark, you decide whether to continue the tab or switch to a cash bar. You don't want a surprise bill on Monday morning. Actually, most venues won't let you leave without paying up front. Okay, so here's one from me, your celebrant. Question 9, where can the celebrant and I conduct the legal signing? So the official paperwork, the declarations, the certificates can all be signed during the ceremony or even directly after the ceremony. And as your celebrant, we need a separate space off to the side from the main aisle, but still close enough for guests to see or hear. Check with your venue if they're actually supplying the table and chairs. If we're signing privately afterward the ceremony, the space must be close for this brief official moment before you head off for your photos. There's no good you running off and then me trying to get you back for signing. And a good venue knows the answer to this instantly. And finally, question 10, the one that causes the most confusion. Do you provide a dedicated day of coordinator, or is it just a venue manager? There is a huge difference. The venue manager manages the property. So they unlock the doors, they manage the in-house staff and coordinate all the catering. They do not necessarily manage external vendors, particularly if you brought in your own caterer, or wrangle your wedding party. A day of coordinator manages the flow of your wedding. They cue the music, coordinate your outside vendors, and execute your run sheet. If they only provide a venue manager, you are going to need to hire a separate wedding coordinator to ensure that your day runs smoothly. You cannot rely on your mum or your bridesmaids for this, and it's not fair on them. Know what you're getting, so know what you still need to hire or who you need to ask to help out. Alright, my gorgeous couples, that is your arsenal. 10 critical questions that turn you from a starry-eyed couple into a confident, informed client. Venue hunting requires confidence, and confidence comes from preparation. Go into those tours with this list in hand, take detailed notes, and don't be afraid to press for specific answers. We'll pop a link below for the list of 10 questions that you can take to your vendors. A transparent vendor is a venue that you can trust. If this video saved you from potential hidden fees, and I know it did, hit that like button and subscribe for more no BS real world wedding planning advice. Now with your venue locked in, the next big task is deciding how much help you need to manage all of those logistics. Should you hire a full service planner, a coordinator, or neither? That's what we're tackling on my next video, the power of planning. Click on the video on the screen and watch it now. Happy hunting, and I'll see you next time.